YouTube, it's that time of day. Our 6th trophy finally happened. It took us like over 2 months. I think the last one was like back in January, early January. Now it's the end of March. So it took us over 2 months to get another trophy. It was painful as hell. The meta has been pretty much Merchka Taras all the way through. I think it's still going to be Taras Merchka for some time until they nerf it. They decided not to nerf it, so it's going to be pretty lengthy. But today I'll be showcasing my plat push for trophy this week. Gonna show you the weekly leaderboard, offense, defense, and last 15 minutes of how it went on reset. So as you can see, bottom left corner, 14 minutes 46. For the push, we are at 47.02. I took trophy around 80 points above this. I think it was around 80 points above this. So 47.80 was the last spot. So about 80 points gained from the last 15. Obviously not counting defense log and stuff like that. But mostly what I look for offense when I attack in offense, or what I look for defenses, is ideally squishy. Not really fan of like super stall tanky defenses, which I mean obviously will take over 2 minutes. It's just a waste of my time. The squishier the team is, the faster you can beat it. Of course, if the team is squishy, most likely will have more threats, like I know Yumiko, Taras, Rotus, things like that are gonna make it a lot more scarier and like not as consistent as, for example, a tanky team which has no threat. You'll beat it, you know, in 2 minutes, but there's no threat, so you'll always kill it in 2 minutes and you don't have a lost chance type of thing. So it really depends what you attack. I personally like to attack a quicker teams that I can easily farm. That way I can get my points a lot quicker. So when I refresh the page, pretty much most mad, I see Victor Tez is running double threat. So just a double duo. So it's Sifi Rotus and then a Taras Merchka. It's pretty common. We have seen this a lot of times, or so far. Well, basically it's a very common defense that people use if they have Taras Merchka and Sifi Rotus. So nothing new. So before I had Sifi instead of Necro in this team, but I changed up to Necro because he's able to provide me with that survivability for Rotus a lot better, because Taras A1 from like Merge Ally attack used to just kill Rotus and was super painful. Had to always sleep Taras. This way it's a lot more cleaner. So we just boost, block out the enemy team, A2 the Sifi because she hasn't taken a turn yet. Just ally protect our RB. Don't really need to ally attack. Ally attack won't do enough damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We first kill off the revivers, so Sifi in this case. Then we just are focusing Rotus because Taras is still so tanky. And we're gonna lose attack if we try to attack him with Rotus. But first we kill off the Rotus because he's a threat. He can pop off, get like extra turns and end up killing our team. That's basically the safe way. Just say free Merchka. Because we have Necro protection, Taras doesn't really do much damage. Well, just nearly running out of battery, lol. Forgot about that. But yeah, because we have Necro in bolster, gives so much protection, makes the fight a lot quicker, a lot safer. So now we see very similar defense. Instead of Rotus, it's a UDK. That's pretty much the only difference. It's a little bit more solely, but only has one threat as in Taras. If we log them out, they're pretty useless. We have Lydia for the block revival Merchka, and Torvald hits hard. The Torvald is a nuker with Necro protection. He hits hard. So they used Sifi boost, so it's a protection Sifi into a Merchka, a Sunscreen Merchka, a pretty fast Merchka, because they went before my Yumiko. But that's fine, we just log them out. Doesn't really matter. They have UDK, but Torvald hits hard. Torvald hits hard. So Sify has shield, strengthen, defense up. So 3 buffs that reduce damage in the end. But she still takes nearly, I guess, 80% of HP, even though UDK absorbs one of the hits. And then we clean up with the ally attack. There you go. So Sify's dead. We still have block revive. Now we can just relax, chill. UDK takes time, which is really good for us because we can just land defense down. We didn't land because we got instantly sheep. That's fine. No problem. We can just kill UDK here, or at least do good damage to him. Phantom Touch really helps, honestly. Phantom Touch with the extra damage. Hex applies extra damage. Our Necro being in Bolster saves so much damage from the hits, especially from that Taras nuke. It was pretty hard. But UDK nearly dead. We can just kill him and then we can start focusing on Taras. We're not going to use A3 because if you don't get a kill, we could have just A3'd, I guess. We could have just A3'd. We should have A3'd. Kind of forgot that we're going to kill UDK. But we wouldn't do enough damage to the Taras. But the ally attack does it. I think you should kill it with A1. Or just about kill it. But it's fine. We have Lydia block revive. So there's nothing the Marichka can do. It was a bit longer fight. Because it was more stally. 1 minute for A6. Like those. Those could take a bit longer. Because they are a bit more stally. We got another super stall team. So instead of the Taras this time. Same team as last time. But instead of Taras there's Harima. It's a nuke Harima. Because high HP is super low. No stone skin. Fast Marichka. These type of teams are a lot easier. With nuke Harima. It just makes the team a lot worse. Because Harima just instantly dies to pretty much anything. So parry procced on Sify. That's good. And now pretty much only Marichka's left. After we kill Sify in a second. There we go. She's dead. We get the... We got sheep. But that's fine. That's totally fine. So if we get sheeped, obviously the block revive doesn't work. Because, I mean, technically Lydia is not in the game. It's a sheep instead. So we need to wait for Lydia to stop being a sheep. So we just say once so we don't do enough damage. Lydia comes back. So that's good. We can just start killing things. There we go. And Troll finished the job in 1 minute. So that's good. So even though it looked a lot more stally than last team, the main problem was the new Harima. If it was like a different build Harima, like a Stone Skin Harima or Bolster, high HP Harima, the defense would be a lot harder. So this one, they have a Yumiko, Taras, Marichka and Duchess. So we need to log them out before they take a turn or they will nuke us extremely hard. With so many Duchess buffs, the Taras is gonna hit really hard. So we need to make sure we bring RB Yumiko so we can outspeed them and then log them out. And then because they don't have UDK, we can just bring Rotos. So we stripped off the veil from Yumiko there. Doesn't really matter if Arbiter dies there. No big deal. We just try to kill off the Reviver first. Give the Hex to Yumiko so that way we do extra damage. I think it's 10%. I forgot. Such a long time ago I looked at Hex, but I think it's 10% extra damage on single target hits. Or something along those lines. It's pretty nice, honestly. Doesn't really matter who we protect here, to be honest. Because Rota still has protection. Do some damage to Marichka. The Taras won't do enough damage because we have Necro protection. Which is nice. Log them out so you can't nuke. Doesn't really matter here, to be honest, because our A3 is gonna kill her regardless, because we stacked our A2 I think twice already, or at least once. So we should have pretty nice HP, pretty nice damage. We get locked out, doesn't really matter. We have so much HP, so much shield, it doesn't really matter. Ro just does the job. A little over a minute, which it's still fine, I would say. 1 minute 20. He has block revive already. It's pretty insane. Refresh, check, we're in top 5 at the moment. We're not that far off from first place, only like 30 points away. So that's good. So just trying to find a squishy target. So we're seeing double Taras. So Marichka, double Taras, Sifi. This has been pretty common since quite a few people got double Taras recently in the Void 2x and was it 10x? 10x Taras, which is pretty crazy. 10x Taras, 10x Marichka. So a lot of people actually got double Taras nowadays. So this defense has been pretty common. We didn't lock out Sifi there, but that's fine. Because we can just one-shot her. Super squishy Sifi build dies even with defense up. We do have attack up. We locked out the whole team. Yeah, this team is so good. If you run Rotus into anything that doesn't have UDK, by far the biggest counter to Rotus would be UDK, like a Stone Skin UDK, a super slow Stone Skin UDK. That hurts. That hurts like, I don't even know what, but yeah. End up just cleaning up the Sifi Taras. Doesn't really matter. Surprisingly killed her there, because she's super squishy. Got extra turn from the A1. Again, lucky. It would make the fight a little bit longer. It just made the fight a lot quicker, which is nice. And then attack up into nuke. 48 seconds. We refresh, find the same guy again. Same thing. But now Sifi gets locked out, because no more 3%. There we go. Kill Sifi. Hit into Taras. And we just wait for Mirchka Stoneskin to go away. We place tax on the other Taras in case they use A2 and stun or whatever. So that way that Taras gets stunned or like decrease attack, gets transferred, whatever. We don't really need to revive Yumiko. She's just gonna waste our turns. No bother. Because Yumiko is pretty useless after the lockout. She locked out, she did her job. And now she's good being dead. That way we save time not doing like the A1s, A2s, A3 even. It's pretty quick for Rotus because his cooldowns are so short. Okay, so we just check. Any other easy farms that we can see? We can see SK not running Taras or Marichka. He's running a lockout though, lockout UDK. So in those type of scenarios when they run lockout and UDK, we can't really run Rotus. We could against this to be honest, but I didn't know if the Harima was in Stoneskin or not. In this case it wasn't, so I could just run Rotus to be honest, with like a Ronda to kill Harima straight away. Because it's a immunity UDK, not Stoneskin, it's pretty easy to basically kill him. Because it's not a 2 turns super slow Stoneskin. It's only like immunity, reaction is gonna stay on there, but that's about it. So we stripped there because there was a lot of veil and we couldn't attack anyway even if you refresh. So I just decided to strip, use A1, do a little bit of extra damage. We have ally attack because Yumiko only locks out for 3 turns and Necret passive when attacked, when they attack like Torvald or protected ally, decreased cooldown by 2. When he takes a turn, that's the 3rd turn, and that's it. He has his A2 back up, and now we can kill any target. So in this case, Yumiko took a turn, so no reaction. Easy kill. There we go, the block revive popped. We put defense down on UDK. Clean kill on Duchess and UDK. And then I'll attack to finish off Harima. So that was escape with no Taras or Marichka. So yeah, if you don't have Taras Marichka, it is pretty fast farm. So it was such a fast farm. I definitely wanted to attack again because it was kind of like easy points. So you change defense. So instead of having Harima, he put in Rotus. That was the big change he did. So if he puts a Rotus, I can't really. I could still technically attack with Torvald, but it would definitely be more scarier because Rotus can proc so many turns. The A3 hits really hard. It's definitely a lot more scary. It's a lot safer for me to go with Ronda, killing Rotus outright straight away, and then finishing off with the Rotus. because he's running a... So you saw that interaction where I clicked Rotos A2 on her, on the new, was it Yumiko? And the run that ally attacked Yumiko because I clicked on Yumiko, but Rotos A2 hit UDK because it's a single target and it's the first hit of the turn. So yeah, kind of weird interaction. It has happened since the beginning of Ronda's release, so kind of get used to it. Know the mechanic. Most likely it is a bug. I think it's a bug, but that's how it works. That's how we, you know, use it pretty much. But yeah, just try to kill off UDK because he has reaction. We just wait a turn and then we should be able to kill him. No big deal, just A1. Just A1 with everyone. I didn't want to use A3 because Duchess still had her stone skin, so there was no need. And then we just finish off with Ronda. 40 seconds, still pretty quick. So he's using Rotos as a threat, which makes it kind of easy. So here, same thing, Ronda A2, block passive skills, one shots the Rotos. We use A2 on the UDK because he has reaction, that's why we don't use A3. And the main reason also, he's weak affinity, so most likely we're gonna weak it regardless. So yeah, kill Yumiko with Ronda's A2. So that's why you need a decent build on Ronda, so that way she does decent damage with A3. So now we just make sure we try to focus killing the Duchess because she does have revive. And if she takes turn, she can revive. Luckily, we procced Ronda's passive 2 times in a row to be able to easily kill Duchess and then finish her off with Rotos. So another quick fight. So we run the same thing again. There we go. Deja vu. So in this one, block passive didn't apply. Block passive didn't apply. Reaction proc twice, 17k, 15k damage. The first hit went into UDK, which is 13k, which also proc either weak hit or reaction, one of those. But the reason why there's no block passive skills is because on the second hit where it says 15k, it says remove debuff. It says remove debuff. Remove debuff means I don't know. I'm surprised I forgot. Resurgent, there you go. Resurgent procced. So you removed block passive skills, and then reaction procced in second one on the third hit basically, as well on Rotos. So that's why he didn't kill him, and he just counterattacked and killed Ronda. I didn't really need to revive Ronda because that Rotos is gonna kill her anyway. But yeah, I misclicked with Rotos A3 into UDK, that was in. But it is what it is. Definitely quite a few misplays there. A bit unlucky regarding the Resurgent proc into reaction, but it is what it is. There still can be RNG. So he locked me out and he reset all his abilities. So Rotos has all his abilities. Duchess has revive and also attack up with the Veil. So I need to try to kill them as soon as possible. And UDK obviously is going to take all my Rotos hits. But that's totally fine. Boom, Rotos. Trying to kill my Arbiter. I tried to get HP. Phantom Touch is such a lifesaver, honestly. Offense Rotos with Phantom Touch is so damn good. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. So here we get our extra turn. We kill off Yumiko. And now it's Rotos 1v1. So he had like 70% HP. But as you can see, Phantom Touch procced, and it did 16k extra. It did 25% HP extra, kinda. Maybe not 25, 20, more like 20, more like 20%. But that extra damage saved me there. That's pretty much the only reason why I lived there, or I beat him basically. Was that I made so many misplays in that fight. Phantom Touch saved my ass at the end. So super lucky from my part at the end, even though so many mistakes. So another super tanky team. This way, in this team they actually have Taras as the threat, as the damage threat. No Stone Skin Harima, which means we can apply defense down and kill her pretty quickly. So what we do is apply defense down, kill Harima first because she mitigates so much damage. 360 damage, pretty crazy. And then we just ally attack the Taras. Because he has defense down, he dies pretty quickly as well. So this is actually the defense I run as well for reset. But there's a little bit different builds. I didn't actually have a... He wouldn't have bolster Harima. That's the only difference pretty much. Bolster Harima. And that way you get to kill Harima so quickly, so easily. Makes it too easy. I should have protected the Turvold here in case he has provoke, but it didn't matter. Still killed him in 50 seconds. So yeah. Now just searching for another easy fight. A minute and a half left. Nearly over. So we saw Gotaga running a speed defense. It's very surprising. Problem with speed defense is even like, especially with Siphi, is because temp chains. Like most people in very high arena, in like top 10, have 6-out temp chains on the lockout. So using this, it decreased the 10 meter by 15%, and it's crazy. Because Siphi only boosts for 10%. So it actually drops that 10 meter even further. So yeah, you can see temp chains procced on Yumiko. I get to cut in, Arbiter, boost into Yumiko, and then my Rotus basically takes 10 nukes. Nearly kills the Kaima, but he's pretty much dead anyway. It doesn't really matter even if they lock me out. Yeah, there you go, there's the lockout, it doesn't really matter. Boom, boom, boom. He has no buffs, he's gonna nuke me, sure, but it's not really gonna do much damage. There you go, buff extension, 36 seconds, that was super quick. And that was super lucky that I even found him, or that he even ran a speed defense. 44 seconds left of reset, found him again. Luckily, to be honest, luckily. I was very surprised to even see this defense. It's like near impossible to see a speed defense anymore. I generally, like, this is the first time I've seen a speed defense on reset for the past, I don't know how many months. Like this year. Haven't seen any other speed reset defenses this year. So yeah, extremely rare. I got attacked down. I did get attacked down, which is kind of annoying. So if I didn't have attack down, or if Phantom Touch procced here, I would have finished the fight here, but 44 seconds, which means it went over Plat reset. So that means that fight actually didn't count. Because it was, yeah, it was like, I don't know, couple seconds after the timer, 1, 2, maybe more. Very close, but if Phantom Touch procced, I would have made it in. If I didn't get attacked down, if I protected my Rotus again, I would also not get attacked down. So a small misplay cost me 8 points, which, I mean, it is what it is. You learn from mistakes, I guess. But regarding the top 20, so this is the leaderboard. So here I am with the same defense as the one I fought, which is in 6th place. It was exactly the same. Lead is a bit different. I'm not using UDK lead. I'm using a Harima lead instead. I think you can see, right? Maybe I'll put it on this side. Like this better, I guess. But yeah. The defenses in top 20 are extremely similar. Extremely similar to each other. Extremely. Most of them have Marichka, most of them have Taras. Like if you look at how many people have Taras. There's, I guess, Marichka here. There's no Marichka here. Or Taras, no Marichka or Taras here. So there's still a couple people with no Marichka or Taras. Or some people not having Taras on their defense. But mostly Mostly it's merge Kataras. That's pretty much the meta nowadays. So yeah, that's the leaderboard. Regarding the offense log, need to zoom out. I'll zoom out. So this is the last 15 minutes of what I showed you. I didn't count the last 5, which didn't count, which I'm pretty sure didn't count. I'm not sure if it didn't count, but I think it didn't count because I think it went over by a second or 2 or maybe 3. So long story short, I didn't end up counting it. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 fights in the last 15 minutes. So a minute, a little bit over a minute every fight, including like searching for an enemy and finding enemy, loading, whatever. Which is decent comparing to that I was pretty high and I was only basically able to find people below me in points. So I wasn't able to get like plus 11, plus 12, stuff like that. So I think it's pretty decent. The defenses that I attacked, they are, I guess every defense a little bit different. I attacked a couple people twice, like Bus, Head Rob, I attacked twice. SK, I attacked 4 times. No Mershkin, no Taras, it's pretty easy points basically. Regarding the defense log, only got attacked 4 times. So that was pretty lucky, to be honest. Only got attacked 4 times in the last 15 minutes. It's actually crazy good. Only lost what? If you average it like minus 12 per fight, this one was minus 13, but these are minus 11. Last minute, I lost 22 points, which isn't bad, to be honest. Losing minus 22 points when you're at the very top is pretty damn good. And then 13 minutes, 15 minutes ago, lost 25. Yeah, extremely good, to be honest. Extremely good. Usually, in the last 5 minutes, you get like minus 50 if you're at the top. So yeah, super lucky. So I definitely think luck is there when you go trophies. Regarding the builds, might as well, there you go. Yumiko, super high accuracy, pretty fast with high accuracy stats to make sure she goes after Arbiter basically and locks out most champions, nearly everyone basically, unless they are using, I don't know, over 1k res I guess. Over 1k res then I will struggle to lock out, but other than that, should be able to lock out. Pairs with Arbiter. Arbiter is just speed gear, got some massive upgrades since last time. Definitely needed them. So 445, extremely fast. Then we mostly used it with Necra, so just a bolster Necra. Decent speed 180 with tanky stats, 145k with 5k defense. In bolster, a refresh accessory just in case. We use Rotor quite a bit. Around 240 speed, 238. Decent HP, decent attack, decent crit damage with Cruel Savage. We used Lydia for the Torvald comp, which just in bolster. Not slowish, not fastish, just somewhere in the middle. Just go before Torvald basically. A little bit of accuracy, high HP for bolster, a little bit of defense so she doesn't die instantly. That's pretty much the build. Then we also used Kaima for one of the fights against UDK and Lockout. Basically mid speed, a little bit faster than everyone else in the team, faster than Lydia, faster than Torvald. High res in Stone Skin. That's pretty much it. With a refresh accessory if you can. Then Torvald, Big T. Big Torvald. I went with 70% crit rate because of his A2, which gives crit rate buff. And rest into attack and crit damage. Decent HP so he doesn't die. But yeah. Attack, crit damage, 188 speed. I personally like the around that speed range, 180, 190. I don't like him too slow because then I get lapped. And it's a single target nuker. Yeah, sure, he has double hit. Like if there's a UDK, stuff like that. But I definitely like him a bit of speed. Not too slow. I don't like him way too fast because then I lose a lot more damage. And mine's only +2, other people is +4. So they can fit a lot more damage into them. That's why I like around 190, 180. Anyone else for offense that I used? I think that was my main offense, yeah. Those champs are Ronda, I guess, yeah. Use Ronda. She's pretty quick, just so she goes before the Rotos. And I definitely need her to do more damage. I'll definitely rebuild her, do more damage, because this is enough. 6.9k with 250 is not good enough. Needs a lot more damage, to be honest. So I'll rebuild her, make her more damage in the end. For defense, we ended up using UDK, Marichka, Taras, and last champion was Harima. So UDK, super slow, triple reaction, stone skin, 6p stone skin, super tanky stats, because mostly they will try to kill UDK first. So I want to make sure he's extremely good gear. Then we have Marichka, also triple reaction in case they use Romantu, in case they strip the stone skin. We have a pretty tanky as well, with lots of reaction. Then we have Harima, again, stone skin again, with reaction, tanky again. So 3 super slow tanky champions. And then as our nuker we have Taras in Savage, so he does good damage with triple reaction, so he doesn't die. And he's kind of slow, I could make him faster, but yeah, it's preference, to be honest. Can try fast, can try slow, doesn't really matter, I think. Depends how you like it, depends on the comp, depends on other champs. But yeah, reaction is key. Stack as much reaction as you can, pretty much. That's pretty much the meta. Making sure you have a lot of reaction in case they come with boss strip, or they have like a Georgia using A3, they chance it, try to RNG. Reaction is definitely extremely good, so definitely would recommend that. But yeah, 6th trophy. Took some time, but I'm glad it actually came home. I'm going on holiday to Peru for a month, for the whole of April, so won't be able to record any plat pushes. So if I do get trophies, I won't be able to record it, won't be able to stream it, sadly. Gonna be on vacation. I'll try to push. It's like 3 AM pushes, so I'm gonna feel the NA time zone pain, especially on vacation. I guess I could get away with it a bit on vacation, but even then, when you're on vacation, you kind of want to do stuff, and you need good sleep. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. Tag Arena, or Tag Arena V2, Live Arena, whatever you want to call it. Live PvP is coming to the game soon. I think it's in April. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come in April, which honestly I'm excited about. A lot of people are like, oh, it's Tag Arena V2. Yes, I agree. It's Tag Arena V2. If you couldn't buy the tokens, if only. Buying tokens just instantly makes it think like Tag Arena V2. If you couldn't buy tokens, would be a lot better. But I love the banning system, the picking system, the way you can go against your friends. If you stream snipe each other type of thing. If you guys wanna go against each other, see who's better, match at the same time. Obviously it won't be first try, you might get matched with someone else, but obviously the higher you go, the less chance you'll get matched against someone else, if you do at the same time. So yeah, I think it's fun. I like the concept. It has been done before. Like Summoner's War has it, League of Legends has it, a bunch of games have the same kind of like pick ban system concept. So I think it's really cool. I like it, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Definitely gonna compete in at least a couple weeks. I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna see how's the community gonna like it. Obviously a lot of people don't like it at the beginning, but you don't know unless you try. So yeah, I'm excited. Thanks a lot for watching. Again, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys the next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.